This video was in my schedule. I wasn't planning on talking about this because, you know, it was just a bombshell drop by Sony. But I need to talk about it because it's so weird for me that in the future, I won't be able to buy a physical copy of PlayStation games. What does it mean for you and for me and every gamer on the planet? And where are we gonna go from now for gaming? To be honest, I'm not really surprised that Sony are the first to do something like this. I still remember the time when I bought my collector's edition of Marvel Spider-Man 2 back in 2023, I think. And when I received the copy, I received the CD and I received the hardcover, you know, this beautiful thing. I open it up and what I see, empty. So I bought a collector's edition for not having a CD. And that's why I knew that physical media was about to end. Because when I received a fucking collector's edition without a CD, but I have a hardcover for it, I was like, what is this? Where are we going? And here we are. Sony decided that from now on, we're not gonna be able to get a physical copy for their games anymore. People are talking about this is gonna make every game less expensive, and I don't think so. To be honest with you, Sony are already overpricing their games sometimes compared to some other market that you can see online like Steam and Xbox market, and even Nintendo, even though Nintendo sometimes is overpriced too. They are having a lawsuit right now because they are overpricing. So I don't think putting everything on a digital market is gonna stop them from overpricing stuff. And what's scaring me with this is the fact that you don't own any games from now on when you buy on digital. If you're deep into what's going on in the gaming world, you are aware of that whenever you buy something digital is not owned by you. You buy a license to play some games. So if Sony decided that they want to remove a game from their market or remove a game from the console, well, even though you paid for it, you won't have access to it anymore because you did not buy the game. You don't own the game. You have a license to play the game. This is stupid. I think if you want us to pay a full price, sometimes more expensive than the physical copy that we own, let us own the goddamn digital copy as well. But no, Sony are f***ing rats. They don't want us to own the game. So I know it's gonna lead to major problems because that means Sony are gonna be able to control every single game that you have on your PlayStation. So if they decided that every game that you have are not on the market anymore, you will lose the entirety of your library. And it happened to me before. I've had some games that I bought with my money that are not available on my console anymore. That's the only reason I flipped back to physical copy. Because yeah, having digital copies, it's much easier. It's easier. You don't have to go out of your house to the store, talk to people, buy the game, go back to your house, get up afterwards to put the right CD in when you want to play another game. Everything is just there. You press the home button, everything is there. You don't need to get up, go search in your library which game you want. It's easier, I know, but the thing is, it's much beautiful to have physical copies, and we're gonna lose that as well. I think everything that we're losing by losing physical copies are not compared to the benefits of just having digital copies, because honestly, having just digital copies is like a way to tell to other companies, well, you guys should do this. And what I'm gonna do, I don't even know if I'm gonna continue being with Sony and buying a PlayStation, if I'm honest with you. I don't have really a choice actually to buy a PlayStation because there's some games that are exclusive to PlayStation. I still think it's stupid that we have exclusive in like 2026, but whatever. I know I'm still gonna have one, but I don't think I'm gonna be still a PlayStation player as much as before because I wanna have my physical copies. If ever, every single companies decide to go that way, I think I won't have a choice. But for now, I think I'm gonna take a shift towards Microsoft and a shift towards Nintendo because it's kind of sad that Sony decided to do that. It was kind of slap in my face because Sony really don't give a fuck about the players. That's been, you know, widely known. But when I've read that and I saw that they were actually removing the physical copies, that's where I knew Sony do not care about us. On top of never owning any game that you buy, we get to a point where we're not able to help stores, local video game stores. To give you an example, right now where I live, there's only one big video game store. Only one. It's called EB Games, which is the equivalent of GameStop in other region like Ontario and United States. We only have one gaming shop. You can still go to some stores like Best Buy and Walmart to buy video games, but a store that is completely focused on video games, you only have one. And even then, they need to start doing more things around video games, because they cannot just be there and just sell video games, because it doesn't work anymore, because people don't go out to buy games like that. They just want to buy digital. But the danger of just buying digital is that we're losing a great essence of what gaming was, which is the pre-releases and just going out and meeting people why you want to buy your new game. And I remember something beautiful happened to me last weekend when I went and I wanted to buy a new game, and I didn't know what to buy. I played a lot of games, I played a lot of video games, so I was a bit lost in what I wanted to do. And just being able to go to the shop and talking to someone, actually like converse and be like, what did you play and what did you recommend for me? And he was there talking, and we have like a whole library of stuff talking and showing me the game, physical copies. They were actually putting the game, you know, on the console we were playing and seeing me, showing me how it works and everything. I know we can all do this on YouTube, but that's the thing, everything is digital. Why do we need to lose the only thing right now that's physical on the media? And that's what saddens me right now. We're not gonna have any more big libraries of gamers. We're just gonna have like a big digital library that you can all show anyone and be proud of. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this. I'm really mad. Honestly, I'm just so mad. I think it's such a stupid idea to remove physical media. Everyone knows it's stupid because you've seen the backlash that Sony had. I don't know if they will change their mind because people were so not happy with the decision. And I don't know how that decision just went into the head and they were like, yeah, it works, we can do that. Obviously, it's because they want to spend less money doing video games, but want to charge more and have more control on what we could do with the video games. And honestly, the biggest and bad part about this is that it's gonna propose the hacking world into a different type of world. You know, like, of course, having CD didn't stop people from hacking the games and just, you know, having ROMs and everything installed in the console or whatever. But honestly, just having digital is even worse. Like, why would you permit that? And I don't know what's gonna happen with console that can read CD, because right now my console can read CD, of course, because I didn't want anything else. But I know some people use it to watch movies. Are they just gonna stop doing that? And I don't know if people still buy with, you know, Netflix and Disney Plus and Amazon Prime. I don't know if people still buy like CD lecture, like the thing to read CDs to watch a movie. I don't think so. So are people gonna stop buying them? So will it lead to a stop of making CDs as well for movies? Because Sony decided to stop making CDs for fucking video games? Everything it's like a butterfly effect. So many things are just gonna, you know, spiral down, and we're gonna lose so many things from this. And that's why I'm like, please Sony, don't do this. Because you think about yourself and only yourself, but you don't think about the consequences that it can have in the future on so much more than just video games for Sony. And we need that. We absolutely need our physical copies. We need to be able to charge our copies. We need to be able to own our games. We don't own shit about what you have, guys. So can we please, the only thing that we have enough money to buy, can we please just own it, please? It's a short, chaotic video. I just wanted to talk about it because it's weird, it's tough, it's sad, and for me it's something I really don't have words to explain how I feel right now about just Sony just stopping doing physical media. It's hard, and I think it's a big mistake, and I think that, and I hope that Sony decide to go back on their words and just be like, you guys are not happy, we're gonna keep you happy. I would be surprised when you don't really give a fuck about us, but let's hope, let's pray, let's continue to think that it can happen. And if you want to see more chaotic videos from me on different subjects about video games, you can click on the subscribe button down below. It was Benz, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.